All right guys, Julian with Heritage. So today we're going to make a quick little video on our 5-bin carrier that we got built by ENC Manufacturing. So just a quick shout out to ENC Manufacturing. They've been one of our best partners to work with and keep this operation running here. They're providing all the dumpsters, all our new dumpsters at least, that we're getting into rotation now. And just I think last week we ordered another 11 dumpsters, but and they're pumping them out rather quickly. So truly can't thank the guys over at ENC Manufacturing. Christian and Edgar had been really amazing to work with. So if you guys are looking for dumpsters here on the West Coast or anywhere, they can ship anywhere. But obviously for us here on the West Coast, they are extremely pleasant to work with. So we'll list their phone number right down here somewhere and give them a call. But anyway, this was a trailer that we talked about and worked on. It is the first one that they've built, so there's been a couple things that we've gotten changed as we're running it. We're putting it to work. We're seeing what works, what doesn't work, but nonetheless, this thing's working out great for us. We do plan on getting a scout truck built, and the reason why is because dropping these off on concrete, asphalt, it's super easy. But now when you get into dropping them off on gravel or dirt, it makes it extremely challenging trying to push them off. So we'll end up probably converting the 2500. If not, we'll pick up another F250, F350, something like that, and convert it into a scout truck. But nonetheless, let's get into it. Let's talk about the trailer itself. And yeah. All right, so right off the bat, we're using our 2020 Ram 3500 dually to pull this bad boy. So when we're looking right at the front, we do have an adjustable coupler. On this one, we have the Demco Easy Latch, so it's super easy. I would say these are probably the best to go with, so it makes it super easy for just latching purposes. Breakaway cable, these are probably the best, so super easy to work with. 7-way connector. We have a 12,000 pound front jack. The clearance is perfect, doesn't hit anything, even with the length of this. And then we'll kind of make our way on the right side, and then we'll switch over to the left side of things. But so this mechanism here, these kind of go up. This latches the 3-yarders, and the top one will latch and secure the 4-yarders. It's easy to transport them using these. However, when you actually load a full container, we're just using a pretty beefy strap to secure the dumpster from falling outward or anything like that. So right on top we have work lights, both on this corner and that corner, so it kind of illuminates everything as we go. As we drop this on this hydraulic cylinder, it completely drops to the ground. We're able to roll the containers out and push them back in. Obviously that's when you're working on asphalt or concrete, but makes it super easy, and I'll show you guys how these work. We do have a safety pin here. Obviously, if the hydraulic system was to fail, you need some sort of safety mechanism to prevent it from completely dropping to the ground. But let me take these pins out and we'll show you guys the actual mechanics of it. In this toolbox back here, we do have 3 hydraulic pumps. We have 3 hydraulic cylinders, so each pump is controlling one. And then on the back side, this is actually my favorite one to work with. All right, so drop that all the way to the ground, and then we can extend these forks out. There is grease zerks right here, so you can add grease to it, and it just keeps everything pretty lubricated. As you can see, there's a bunch of grease right there. All right, so you fold these things out. You adjust it to the proper height to insert it into your 3-yard, 4-yard container. And then just lift it up as needed. And then once you're there, fully maxed out, push your safety pin in, and you can drop it a little bit and it kind of secures it in place. But all right, and then for the other two, everything's controlled with its own remote. So for these two down here, we already took down the safety pin, dropped this as such. And like I said, this is a 5-bin carrier, so ideally if you're delivering 5 bins to one location, it makes it extremely easy, but normally we're dropping and picking them up, so we normally drop off 2 or 3 at a time, pick 1 or 2 up. Makes it super convenient. But yeah, you just drop them, push the container in. On these containers that we have here, you have 2 different ways of loading them. You either have side mounts or side channels or bottom channels. For us, we use bottom. Makes it easier for us. And our skid steer attachment, we also pick up the dumpsters from the bottom, and that's how we rotate them. So drop it, pick it up, and then like I said, everything has grease fittings, so makes it super easy. This is something that we just told them to mount real quick. We wanted to have a push broom and shovel just in case there's some debris left over. We can quickly pick it up. And then if you're dealing with hydraulic oil, or if you have pumps, I would highly recommend getting some sort of spill kit. That's always pretty crucial. So we just have a bunch of absorbent pads, things like that in here, gloves, and yeah, take care of that spill rather quickly. And actually, we had a spill yesterday. We ended up putting about 30 gallons in one of our trucks. We had a new cylinder put in, so we were filling it up. We tested it out here, it was great. It went off to a customer's house, and we actually spilled about 7 gallons of hydraulic oil. So our driver was able to quickly take out a spill kit and just put it down and start absorbing that hydraulic oil that was spilling. So that's why you have a spill kit. Try to take care of it as fast as you can without it affecting too much of a big area. So obviously we had to go back and clean that up, but nonetheless, we got it contained rather quickly and got it taken care of. So client was happy about that. Obviously wasn't happy that we spilled, but happy that we were able to contain it and clean it up rather quickly. But yeah, other than that, this is a quick little overview of our 5-bin carrier. Like I said, we do plan on building a scout truck here rather quickly, and what we'll end up doing, what our thought process is, scout truck will be able to pick up 1 or 2 containers, not sure yet on what system we're going with, but the forks will fold completely upward, allowing it to tow something with its hitch, so it can be multi-purpose. We'll have toolboxes on the side. You'll be able to pick up 1 or 2 containers, and you'll be able to tow this trailer with it. So I think it's going to be beneficial for us, and we'll see. All right, so jump in the truck with us as we go put this trailer into action. We got a couple things to go do. This is ENC Manufacturing's first 5-bin carrier that they've built. For us, we're asking a lot from them. I keep asking for modifications. Obviously, that's things that I'm adding to it, but the trailer they built completely to spec on what we discussed. So the trailer is great. I'm just modifying it and adding things that benefits me or whoever's driving this truck. So it's still a trial and error for us. To be honest, this whole 3-yard, 4-yard side of things is a test for us. Obviously, it's a very expensive test because we did have to get this trailer built, but we want to see how the 3 and 4 yarders are going to do here with our community. So far it's been great. We're running them out quite a bit, but it's a lot of work, to be honest. More work than loading up a lowboy or a 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 yard dumpster. It's a lot more manual labor, and that's primarily because a lot of the job sites that we're dealing with are on dirt or gravel, so we're kind of having to muscle the containers into place, and that's the whole reason of getting the scout truck. So let us know if you guys have any questions regarding this container. If you guys want to get something built similar to this, reach out to ENC Manufacturing. Christian and Edgar would be more than happy to talk to you guys. But yeah, this is a test for us, and if you have the clientele, might as well get something like this. So all right, let's go get in the truck. All right, guys, so we are in Riverside, and we're gonna go pick up a 4-yard bin. We prefer dealing with 3-yard bins just because they're easier to maneuver, a little bit lighter. They don't stick out as much on the truck when we're driving, but that's what this specific client requested, so that's what we got them. And hopefully it all goes as planned. I'm just gonna back up their long driveway, drop the rails, push it on, strap it down, secure it, and then off we go. So in my eyes, this should take no more than 10 minutes, but you know, that's just what I'm thinking. Things always go south, so hopefully nothing goes wrong here, and we can just make it super fast and easy. Like I said before, this is all new to us. We're still testing everything out. We're trying to see what works best. Jose and myself have been the ones kind of running these 3-4-yarders. We want to make sure we know exactly what we're dealing with before we hire somebody to run this truck, either on a part-time or full-time basis. So we just want to get all the kinks worked out before throwing somebody out there and then having issues arise. So we're about 10 minutes out right now, and we'll see you guys there. So we're here to pick this 4-yarder up. So what we'll do is drop this bad boy down. You just kind of try to match it to the pocket holes on the dumpster. So, and then we'll strap this down so we can close it properly. All right. So this is way easier on concrete just because we can roll it, but now we'll lift it up a little bit. So it's off the ground right now. That way I can just kind of really push it back if I need to. All right guys, so obviously it's a little bit of work. This one was easy. It's on concrete, like I said, but it's still a heavy little dumpster. It's on caster, so the whole thing spins. So it can definitely get away from you rather quickly, but just kind of stay in front of it and push it side to side like you're playing football. Anyway, it's up there. It's secure. Hopefully nothing flies out, but we secured the lid pretty good. We do have another one to do, but it is 12:20. We're gonna go get some food. Yep, it's making me sweat. That's why I gotta figure it out. Jose needs to figure it out before we really want to throw somebody in here. Obviously, I'd rather deal with all the little kinks myself, and then that way when we get somebody, they can just hit it hard. All right guys, and this is a rotator attachment that we're using to dump these 3- and 4-yard dumpsters. I know a lot of people have asked how we're dumping these, and I'll show you the attachment, I guess you can call it. Before this skidster, we had the Bobcat T450. It was too light to use this attachment. It's extremely heavy, so we opted to get this John Deere 325G. It's extremely heavy duty. There's counterweights on the back, and this attachment was purchased from a friend of ours. They custom made it for their team, and they have some fabricators that work for them. So they actually made 3 of these. We were able to snag one off of them. They're not cheap by any means. This one ended up running us about $7,000 in the used condition, but right now it basically does a whole 180-degree dump. Can you rotate it? So we pick up our dumpsters from the bottom pockets, and then we'll rotate it a full 180 degrees, dump it, and then we'll end up turning it back. Right now, we were dumping them into 40-yard dumpsters. However, everything's full here right now. Ideally, what we want to do is we want to keep a 20 or 30-yard dumpster that's either 4 or 5 foot tall. That way it makes it extremely easy just to dump into them. So we're actually getting one custom made by ENC Manufacturing that's going to be 5 foot tall, and then we'll keep it here at all times simply to dump these 30-yarders into. We don't have any full ones right now, so Jose's just going to pick this one up and kind of show you exactly what it looks like when we're picking up a 3-yard container. Actually, this is a 4-yard container. And then, yeah, it's exactly how we do it when we're dumping into these bigger containers. So just take a look. All right, guys, so that's basically the whole system that we have for the 3-yarders at this point. So obviously the dually with the custom built trailer by ENC Manufacturing, that's a 5-bin carrier. And then we have the John Deere 325G with counterweights and the custom rotator. So that's our whole system. So obviously when you start breaking down numbers, it's actually a pretty expensive system. The dually's not cheap, the trailer is not cheap, the skid steer is over 100,000, the custom attachment was 7 grand. So an expensive system, definitely very expensive to test out. I guess the newest thing, or the only thing we actually had to buy, was the trailer. We already had the attachment. We bought that actually 2 years ago, and it's been sitting with the anticipation of us getting into the 3-yarder. So if you guys have any questions regarding how we're moving these or anything else, let us know. Drop a comment, send us an email, send us a DM. We're more than happy to share any information that we have. We do believe that we need to get a scout truck, so probably here in the near future we'll start working on that. And I think it's just going to make it easier, especially in conditions like this where it's dirt and gravel. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Subscribe, let us know what you guys want to see or what you want to hear. Appreciate you guys.